Beautifuls, beautifuls. I am dedicating this video to my little sister. This is for you and also for everyone out there who is really suffering, like struggling, helpless, feeling like a victim of all, like the wars and the elections and the economics, and your body is aching, and you have conflicts and you have no idea how to resolve them. And diving deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into these spaces will actually only activate and magnetize more and more helplessness, more and more victimizing. And then at the end of the day, you will be just absolutely out of your own center. And we are in the blossoming, in the radiant blossoming phase in our journey. And here everything is blossoming. My latest video on the 11/11 activation just got hundreds of views in just a few hours time. I wake up in the morning, and everything I do in this morning is I'm bringing in all the deep gratitude. The latest Akashic reading with a dear friend of mine was a blast. She was, the next morning she was saying, "Hey, you have opened a portal. Thank you, thank you, thank you." So when I am opening and cultivating and bringing all of these little flowers, and really like every little flower blossoming, then of course the bigger flower will blossom in front of you. So today I am bringing in the 5 gods and goddesses that have entered this space, that has entered this phase, in a beautiful way, and to ask you the questions, to inquire, where are you now, beloved? How are you doing? How are you doing inside of this journey that we are taking, together almost a few weeks ago? I can't even imagine that we are on the 4th phase of the lotus-born heart. And I'm full of victory. I'm full of blossoming inside of the winter, a late blossoming. And a year ago, I was near death. I wasn't even able to speak or move my mouth or move my body or swallow without electric shock-like pains. And now you see, I am here and I'm fully recovered, fully painless, not painful. No, grateful and painless. So it is possible, my dearest sister. It is possible to be free of pain. It is possible to be free of any conflict. It is possible to cultivate your subtle and bigger blossomings. Look at this. You are living at the seaside. You have your cats around you. You have your beloveds around you. You have your creativity and your artwork inside of your blood. So cultivating these blossoms is the command of the day, of this phase. Now, I can't even believe that my book is coming up in a few weeks. It doesn't really feel real, but it is real. It is damn real. So the movement of blossoming, it can be very subtle. It can be very, very, very blunt. You can move and dance between them. So when Hathor enters the space, the goddess, the oldest goddess of, dancing and vibration and music and sound and frequency, and now, most of us are now understanding, grasping, embodying what a frequency, what a vibration is, and how it is impacting us. In our cosmology, every word, every thought, even your name is a spell. So it is a magic spell. So would you like to stay your whole day in negativity? in arguments like, oh, I'm not 20 anymore, I can't move and I cannot do this and this and this. And I will tell you, yes, you can. Like 2 years ago, I was shooting on the mountains of the Joshua Tree. I was traveling weeks and weeks across the road from the snow of the Tahoe Mountains, working with dancers of 20 something. Like my body was flowering, and I am much older, a decade older than you. And now I'm doing the acro yoga, and like my whole body is blossoming inside of the acro yoga. Of course, I did decades of foundational yoga and many, many disciplines of yoga. But now, like when I saw it the very first time, I was like, say, oh, no, I'm not 20 anymore. That was the same argument. But then the next morning, every EMA here in my body was saying, are you crazy? Just try it. And I went into the very first lesson and I was thinking, okay, I will be sitting in the corner and watching, but the teacher said no. And I did every position, every flying position. I even did a basing for an 83 kilo something man yesterday, and it is a victory. So Hathor is asking you for victories, small victories, big victories. The small ones, I had this beautiful, beautiful image of one of my participants in the 11/11 activation. She was saying, hey, we are like these small flames, but then they are getting into a wildfire. That's it. These small gains, these small victories, they are not so small. And I am not prone to only be in that positivity and blossoming. Of course, there is a kind of a back burner program like in on your computer that is telling, oh, it is not enough. A few hundred is not enough. We want to go into the 10,000. You don't have clients yet. You don't have this and that yet. So that, of course, this program can run in the background, and if you are aware of it, bring it to the foreground or delete it instantly into your bin and then empty your bin, because the awareness will bring light into these hidden corners of this not being enough, and it is not enough, and everything is breaking down into this world, and demagogy is taking over, and all of these thoughts and spells are self-realizing prophecies. So would you like to create your own prophecy? Would you like to create with Hathor's embodiment the joy prophecy, the enjoyment prophecy, the rejoicing prophecy, and the dancing with life, the dancing with the frequency, like the dancing. Even when you have these moments of negativity, you are aware of them, and then you can dance with them. You can move even your body. Like when Hathor is moving into the space, of course, Bastet enters, the cat goddess, and the cat goddess, you are not 20 anymore. I have seen Yoda, Meister Yoda, a cat of 20 years old. Is this equivalent to 100 years of our age, of our human age? And I have been with him for weeks. How graceful he was moving, how graceful he would be, very carefully, but sprinting on our bed and getting down from our bed in a very, very careful but very graceful way. So bones don't age, cells rebirth. Cells are rebirthing every little day or second or even days. And your stem cells, they will never ever age. They are even epigenetically not aging. So these limiting beliefs, I want you to take them into a kind of a little hand, almost like an embryo, and burr them into ashes. You can write them down, but I don't want you to really be so much prominent with limiting beliefs. It's absolutely okay to be aware of them, to be aware of your victimizing being, your words, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your body. Of course, your body is in pain. Of course, like it's like, it's. Are you ready to be beside somebody who is complaining all the day? In every little thing, he will find the hair in the soup. You will not. You will be magnetized by the people who are, even despite of any boulders, any blockages, any limitations, are flowering. And here is one in front of you. Here is one in front of you. And the Bastet is alluring us to rebirth ourselves. So it will always go through the birthing canal. That will be always the movement through the birthing canal, opening up to this world, alluring you, seducing you to really enjoy your life, enjoy a meal, enjoy an apple. Like my husband was just peeling off an orange, and the whole room was scented with an orange blossom. We are working inside of the lotus-born heart process. So the blue lotus, just put, just anoint yourself with the blue lotus or with any oil that you have at this very moment. Anoint yourself just with a touch. That is enough. That is absolutely enough. And when Bastet enters, Hathor and Bastet, of course, the goddess Sekhmet, the lioness, enters in. She is the mighty queen. She is the one who is asking you to be fierce. She is the one who is really, shattering everything that you are moaning around. Of course, you can look around you, and everywhere you look, the darkness outside, the winter, the clouds, the wars, the economics, your bank account, your conflicts, you have day by day one conflict after the other. It will never end, but Sekhmet will bring you back into your center, into your solar plexus, into your own inner sun. And she will be eliminating every little fear or doubt frequency. So I want to ask you, what are your fears? What are your conflicts? What are your doubts about yourself? What is the story that you are telling yourself about yourself? That you are not this and that, and you can't do this and this and that this and this and this is attacking you, and this is happening out in this world, and this and this and this and this is not working, and this and this and this and this is putting me into anger. All of that is vanished when the lioness goddess enter into the space. So I want you to be in that power just for a moment, just for 1 second, and just amplify that, triple it, accelerate that feeling for just that moment, just this moment when we are here together in that space. And of course, you are the creator of your space. You are a creator of your art. You are the creator of your projects. You are the creator of your day. So Ptah enters into the space with his staff, and he's really very, very, he's almost like a standing mummy, and very, very, very galvanized in his energies, and he's asking you, what are you creating today? What are you building today? What are you architecting today? Look at your day, and the smallest or the biggest, it doesn't really matter. Small or big is not a quantity. It's that feeling that you are the builder of your day. You're the builder of your life. You are the builder of your creations. Yes, you are the architect of your life, of your heart. Yes. And of course, when Ptah is bringing you into architecture and into your building powers, Seshat, the female scribe, enters into the space, and she is asking you, how are you scribing this power today? It can be literally in writing down. It can be talking to a friend, about your vision, about your dream, about your day, about what you are inspiring, what you are dreaming. Because I can tell you, your dreams are already activated inside of the vortex. Bring it down to you. Bring it down, beloved. Bring your dreams down into this plane. Write them down. Speak them out. Go to the beach and talk to the ocean. Talk to the waves. Talk to the birds. Talk to the trees. Talk to your own heart about what you are creating, what you are scribing as a frequency, as a vibration in this world today, beloved. I hope all of you are aware of their blossoming right now. I am in such a deep gratitude for everyone who is contributing inside of this field, co-creating, like liking, subscribing, doing the work, doing the journey with me, accompanying me on this magical journey. You are magic yourself. Go and do magic today.